college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Looking for blockers. The Ducks offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes when guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Pressure coming. Creates a little room. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Going to the running game. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Finds his man. It's Washington. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The option look. Now the toss. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
That's why this guy's a good, strong safety. You've got to be able to affect the running game. You've got to be able to play in the box close to the line of scrimmage and make tackles. That time, good stop on the fullback.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Quarterback making checks. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Now on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it all right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm.
Take off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble, taking it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll start this drive firing. Right on the money.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They want to run this quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Turning it on. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. He marched 78 yards down the field, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his 1st incompletion of the game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Brings it down on the right side. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. In the Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down, using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. Third down coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Goes to the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Holland. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Punts it out of the air. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. This quarterback part of their running game. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Tempo and overdrive.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it inside the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Making side adjustments here. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. Now on the move. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's picked off in the end zone, but no, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Strong, firm tackle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part. Takes it back to the house for 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The App State defense is doing all it can to keep this close, hoping that offense will wrestle the lead away at some point soon. They're up by 10 over Appalachian State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that just pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this one.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
A designed run for the quarterback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Working that left side now. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's first down from the 37-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he made the extra point without problem. They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the 3rd quarter. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he makes the catch, but no. They'll say he's out of bounds. And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the returner will be dragged down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great opportunity to make a statement and get back in this thing. I mean, it hasn't...
Turning it on! Big run from deep in his own end, and he's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly.
Trying to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oregon! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time, game and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Pulls it in. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point is good. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now.